Hey, what's going on? This is JT doing a John Wick corn ring today, and I just wanted to show you how beautiful this silver corn is. I'll be showing the reef side on the outside, okay? Size 10 will be the corn ring. All right, so go ahead and start this. Place it right there in my punch. And we'll put our peppy lube here. Voila. And there we go. Punch the hole. And let's expect the punch. Voila, right in the center. We got David Carlisle, Doug Harding here. We doing a John Wick corn ring today. This is fine silver. We all know the John Wick movie will be coming out in March. So this will be right in time for that. Pretty simple. Punch the hole. We have the center punch right here. Voila. I'm gonna place that right there. Now, take this here and place these shavings inside. All right, this is gonna be fine silver. We take that corn, we finish with the punch. We take these shavings here and smooth the inside out. And I'm gonna save these shavings for Tay Jones. Do like so. There we go. Smooth that baby out. Okay. Got a little silver. He wanted the reeded side showing, so we're going to do that. Thanks, guys, for coming in. When you come in, hit the like button. Brings more engagement to the channel. I'll be taking breaks periodically to see who's in the chat. I have the camera set up a certain way, so I can't see the chat right away. So I appreciate everyone here to check out me making out this ring. Okay, I smoothed out the center there. The next step is to heat this baby up so I can fold it. All right, so let's do that. Let's go use the torch. Place that there. And thank goodness this is 0.9 fine silver. 0.99 fine silver. You don't have to worry about putting too much heat to it. Let's heat it up a little bit. Thanks, David Carlisle. How you doing, everyone? All right, heated the baby up. Now it's time to quench it. There we go. Now we quenched it. The next step is to fold it. So I get my folding dies. Okay. Make sure I clean it off real quick. Hope everyone's having a good day. Today was pretty busy for me. I also got some rest. That's why I'm starting so late on this Saturday. I just learned that the new movie is coming out in March. I saw the previews or the trailer. So for those who are going to see it, it looks like it's going to be a treat. All All right, so we want to do is place it inside the stabilizer die. That keeps it nice and, settled inside the die so it won't move around. So I checked that a couple times. And remember, he wants the reef out. So I want to make sure that I have the lion facing me. Okay, let me check it one more time. There we go. All right, so we use this thing called the starter cone. Like, voila. We got 5 people win. 2, hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. It's free admission. It don't cost a thing. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is, here we go. Start the beginning phases. As we see here, it's called the beginning phase of the fold. Now, I'm sure Tate wants this ring so he can wear it to the premiere or the first week of seeing John Wick. There's a lot of John Wick fans out there. It's going to be a nice ring to show that detail. So the next thing you want to do, apply a little bit more heat. Now, for all my coin lovers out here, this is not a coin registered to any government. This is what we consider a silver round. So it's good for the collector aspect. For those who love the movie, collect the coin. Also, we stacked it because of the silver content. As I said before, it's 0.999 fine silver. So it's a good way to store your wealth by putting it into an intrinsic a metal that has an intrinsic value. So there we go. All right, so let me see. I put it on the other side. Okay, still not small enough. All right, let me make sure it's even. And voila. I want to make sure that it folds correctly. Okay. All right. I love working with fine silver because it's not hard to work with like coins with copper. Much easier metal to deal with. This is a Harbor Freight 6-ton press. There we go. I want to make sure I fold it completely. All right. As you see, it's starting to look more like a saucer here. All right, looking real good. You may see the reefs that go around. Also, you may see lightly the head, shoulders, and some of the torso. Thank you for hitting the like button. We got 3 likes. This right here, corn, it's gonna be pretty good. I love putting a nice little patina to it so you can really see the detail. So let's fold it up a little bit more. The John Wick corn, pretty good. There we go. This live stream could be for all the night owls. Okay, now we want to heat it up. All right, clean it off. Get all the water off. Okay, now let's get right to making sure I fold it completely and put it there now. Just want to make sure I fold it completely before I go to the next step, which will be stretching it. And I just got to bring this to a size 10. So there we go. Nice and complete around the mandrel. Okay. Right now, that size is like 11 and a half. I got to bring it back to a 10, but I got to bring shape to this corn first, right? So I come over here to the ring stretcher. So I'll bring it a little slightly over. How you doing, Neophyte Stacker? How you feeling? Hey, hey. Nice to see you, my friend. Right now, I'm doing a ring for Tay Jones. He's in the community, stacking community as well. He reached out to me, told me he would send this corn to me. I got it maybe 2 to 3 days ago. And I just got to it. And right now, I'm stretching it out. We saw that it was 11 and a half. You always want to stretch a corn ring anywhere 2 to 3 sizes, preferably 2 sizes above the target. And when you start feeling it get hard, that means it's getting work hardened, and you want to add a little bit more heat to it. Okay, so we got there. All right, so let's stop for a second. Let me check the chat. Thank you so much for the likes. As we see it starting to form. So let me go here and show. This is cool. Just got done watching the videos I missed. Oh, I appreciate that. Checking out the shorts that I've done. I've been on Facebook for the last couple of days. I just got back into their reel program, and I hit 1 million views this week on my reels, which they pay like $400, which is pretty good, right? All right, so far we got this here. We got this shape. There we go. So right now, come back over here, heat it up a little bit more. I want a little bit more shape before I go to my Swedish wrap. This corn ring won't take too long because I love working with pure silver. You know, it's not that tough to deal with when you move in the metal. That's what I love about it. You really don't have to apply too much heat, but you know, I always apply it when I move it because I don't want to cause any ripping to the metal. And what I'm doing now is trying to make the rim of this corn touch the mandrel. And then I will start shrinking the corn down to the size 10. Then you polish, and voila. The corn ring will be done. All right, let me add a little bit more protection here for the inner layer. Okay. Go. keep on turning here. There we go. Whew. It's a workout. Making sure that you pull it all the way down. Right now, we see that the ring is starting to form. It's about a size, I'm sure it's a big, yeah, it's past a 15, like a 16 now. You know, you can bring it all the way down to kind of, what you call it, you can kind of like get the lips to touch, and then you can put it into what we call a Swedish wrap here to bring the walls down a little bit more. I like to shape the ring up before I do that. Make sure the walls are straight. There we go. So now we see here, it's a huge ring. Now it's time to bring it down. Okay. Make sure it's round. All the way before I go to the next step. But it looks pretty good so far. Really big ring. Not even for my thumb. So in the next step, I grab the Swedish wrap. You place it in here. We're gonna start pushing it down, okay? But I gotta heat it back up and wrap it to protect the layer. All right, so let's get that done. All right, put everything back for now. And let's go. Voila. Hit that heat. All right, make sure it's hot. Get that heat right there. All right. Good heat there. Do you want to quench it? Because you don't want to touch it while it's hot. You may lose some skin. So you want to have some skin in the game, but not like this, right? All right, so now the next step here is to make sure that the Swedish wrap, I have coconut oil here, and I place that inside there so it's easy for the ring to slide down with no problems, right? Next step is I take care, this right here is called the Monster Blue wrap. Got a little bit left on here, so I'll use the rest of this. You want to wrap that up, and this protects the detail of the ring, because you want to make sure that you don't lose the detail, because it's going metal against metal, and metal against metal, it will scar and take away all the detail as it's going down. So you want to make sure you wrap this pretty tight. So what I do is about 20 or more wraps. I go to Home Depot or Lowe's to buy this tape, about $3 for some monster tape, so I can go buy some more, right? Each ring I buy, each ring I make, I always go back and get supplies. I use part of that profit to re-up, to make sure I have all my tools, right? Because wear and tear happens. So what you want to do is make sure you protect that outer layer of that ring. There we go. There we go. I want to make sure it stays protected. You know, like that. Take the inside, put like this. You place that in like this. All right. Make sure it's flush. Bring it over here. All right, so now we use one of these pushers to place it down a little bit right here. Make sure that pusher goes down. And you start pushing the corn ring down the Swedish wrap. Remember, it was a size 15. This corn ring start to go down, and you start seeing the tape start to press against the wrap, but it's protecting it, okay? So you want to go here. Let's see what size it is right now. It was at a 15. Ooh, it's still a big boy ring. All right. So it's probably bigger than 15. It's probably like a 16. So now I want to turn it around like this. Press it some more. All right. You see that it's pressed? All right. Okay. Starting to shrink a little bit more. So what you want to do is switch out. Make sure all right. Okay, now you have another size Swedish wrap that you have to get. Let me see if it's not able to fit there yet, so I got to go to the next size. All right. It's still a little too big. Let's try that one. There we go. Squeeze some more. All right, take it out. See, can it go to the next one? You just want to keep on switching out, but you make sure the corn ring is still even. You don't want to make sure that it's wobbly, because you don't want to make that mistake and the corn ring will start to shift. You don't want that to happen. It's all about making sure it has symmetry. Don't rush the process. Okay. See, it's almost down there. Take it as Silver Scorpion. Thanks for coming in. All right, so what you want to do now is kind of press. So I don't want, it's still protected. Let me check the size. Right now, it's a size 14. I gotta bring it to a 10. So let me see here. It's still too big to put there. I can put it some more inside there. Let's go here. Now I gotta start stacking it. All right. See, it's almost coming down to the bottom. There we go. So I almost get to that point. All right, we got it from a 14, 13 and 3/4. Still got some way to go. But what I do is take off the tape and retape it because I want to make sure I keep protecting that detail. Okay, there we go so far. We still got some way to go. Okay. Still got some way to go here. So what you can do now is clean your table off. Make sure you only got the tools on that you need. There we go. Make sure I'm organized here. Definitely don't need this no more. All right, so what I want to do now is heat this baby back up. All right, got it heated. 0.99 fine silver, don't need much heat. All right, let's bring some shape back to this baby. All right, it's gonna be a thick baby right here. So, it's gonna be kind of thick, which is good because you want to keep as much silver as possible. All right, so what you want to do now is wrap it back up. I want to see which one I can use. That's kind of tight. Let me see if I can use this one. Just won't fit. You'll cause damage to the corn. So I don't want to do that. All right, so what I'm going to do is start to bring some type of shape to the head. So I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna reduce the head a little bit. Make sure it's even. All right, I got that there. All right, so what you do is reduce that head a little bit. Okay. Now it's able to get in a little bit. All right, so now it's a little too tight. So I'm gonna go here. Won't push too much down. All right, heat it up. It's gonna be a nice ring. All right, now put the tape to it. I want to bring it down to a size 10 to be comfortable. Clean the insides out, shine the outside, and then I'll be ready to mail it off Monday morning. There we go. Wrap it back up to protect the detail on the outside. And that's it. Got Silver Scorpion in the house. Thank you for Silver Scorpion for coming in. All right, guys, I can't really read the comments from where I'm sitting. But when I take periodic breaks, I check it out. I want to kind of focus on what I'm doing, which is more some making sure that this turned out to be awesome. All right, got that wrapped. Now I want to start. Still won't be able to go on there. Shrinking it. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah. Make sure I can press it. All right. That. Then you want to turn it back around. Turn it back around. Sure it's flush. And there you go. Then I want to put some more pressure to it. 1 ton of pressure. Push it down further. There we go. All right. As you see, it's almost coming out. All right. Let's see where it is now. It's still at like a 12. It moved up a little bit more. All right, good job. So it's down to a 12. That's the furthest it would go here. What I want to do now is press it down a little bit further from the front portion. That would bring it down to a 10, I'm sure. And then from that point, I'll start shaping the ring. Yep. That thing moved. As you see, got much smaller here. Let's check that size. Right now, it's still at a 12. Then we have the next one here, which is a Swedish wrap. Now it fits in there, okay? Fits in there a little bit better. I'm gonna find the best size. Okay, that's too tight. See here. If I push it down a little further, would it get it down to an 11? There you go. Can I get it down to an 11? It's all about making sure you got the right size. There we go. There we go. Now we see that thing coming down to the bottom. Get it out. Get this all the way out. There we go. All right, see what size that would be. All right, now we got an 11. So I did get it to a size 11. And that's what I wanted to happen. Because then it's much easier to move around now. Now that I got that 11. Now I get the other side down to about 10 and a half. There we go. Just to even out the sides. Okay, take that off because you want to protect the corn. want to make sure the corn stays kind of even, leveled. So that's why I'm doing that. Okay. All right, so we have here all right. Right now it's at 11, even. So what you want to do now, no more Swedish wraps. No need for that. I don't need to bring out a 10. I can now use this right here, which is called a reduction die. But first, I want to clean the inside of the corn ring up. Take some of the inside layer out, so it won't be so rough to when you wear it. You want to remove the inside. Well, this right here is going to make it like 11 and a half. Okay, but you want to make sure that stuff is clean inside. And I'll be giving all the silver shavings, all the silver shavings you see come off, I'll be giving that to him as well, along with the center punch. So you get all the silver back. And I'm sure I'm the only corn ring creator that does that. I want you to leave the same silver you had when you came in. Okay. Just smooth that out. You want to have the same amount of silver. You had 1 ounce of silver. I want 31.2 grams. I think this came up to. You want to have the same amount when I give it back to you. That's what you paid for, right? I know a lot of people keep it, and they add it to their stack. You know, corn ring creators, sometimes they keep them, which is okay. I mean, I don't want to speak bad on nobody, but I think for me, I asked for a certain price for a reason, you know. There you go. See that? We started as a coin, and voila, we got the ring. Now I'm going to shine that up. Right there, it's a size 11 and a half. This is the silver. I'll continue to smooth that out. Now I'm going to bring the size to a 10. Just got to find my right. Okay, we got here. Got to find the right size down. So if I can't find the right size, I use my Peppy Tools reduction die. I put that right on my 6-ton press. What you want to do is find the size it fits. You use your Peppy Lube, like some chalk, and place it like that. Okay. Just like so. And you find that side that it fits. Nice and comfortable. You want to crank it down. There you go. All right. That brings it down to a size a little further. Okay. I reduce one side. Let's see what size it is. It's at a 10.5. So I want to bring it down a little bit more. Put a little bit of lube on it. Bring it down some more. Because my goal is 10, a size 10. Good, make sure it's centered. All right, so we got that. Let's check my size. And we got it right there on the 10. Okay, now what we want to do is bring the reduction to the other side. And then the next step will be starting to clean up the ring. Okay, and then I'll be shining up this side, which takes some time as well. So I still have some stuff to do with this ring prior to me finishing it up, but the majority of the ring is done. The molding of the ring is basically done. And that's the important part. The rest of the part is the refining. That's the cleaning, making sure that it's shined up. You know, that stuff can be done off camera. I just wanted to get on here to do it, to share with the process, because I said I would. Thank you all for staying here. Thank you for helping me put the watch hours in this John Wick corn ring. Make sure the movie is coming out in March. All those John Wick lovers who love his movies. Okay, there we go. So, oh, it fell. I got it. Right there, it's the ring. Size it up. And there we go. Now I gotta do the refining stuff for it. Make sure it's nice and clean for him. Ask him if he wants me to put some patina on it, which I'm sure he wants me to. And that's the size 10. Guys. All right. So now that we got that out the way, we got this out the way. Let's move it this way. All right, make sure y'all got my head. Okay. Move that here. I'm down in the basement. Let's see, can I switch it? Boom, here we go. All right, there we go. Thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed it. This ring is for Tay Jones. As we know, we may have seen him in the community. I gotta check if you have a channel. But I appreciate him so much for allowing me to, while I listen to a ring. Let me see the comments. I see some laughter. All right, welcome to live. Who's here? Okay, we got B Square Exponent, JM Unleashed. I bet you know who. Silver Heist is in the house. I'm going to share this with one of my friends who is a huge John Wick fan. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hope you take some close-up pictures for Instagram. I definitely will. I got to make sure that I like you when I got a new channel on Instagram. What happened was my channel got taken away from me, my Instagram and my Facebook. So I had to get a whole new Instagram and Facebook about a couple months ago. I think you know about that. So I'll find you on Instagram, Silver Heist, if I'm not already on your Instagram page, and I'll make sure I like it, because now I'm back on Instagram. So yeah, I gotta clean this up and clean the bottom portion of it, and I'm a perfectionist on it, so I'm gonna wind up shaping it some more, you know, still do a little bit more shaping to it. I'm gonna kind of round it a little bit more. Yep, he found me. Silver Heist just found me on Instagram. That was quick. That was pretty quick. So how you guys are doing early in the morning? Early morning live stream. It's the way I like it, basically, because I don't have to worry about the kids. I don't have to worry about any noise. I can get all my stuff done in peace and quiet. So the next ring that I have will be this one here. It's 3 hours past my bedtime. JM Unleashed. It's past my bedtime too. On the weekends, I try my best to be on a schedule. I work overnight during the week, right? So unfortunately, it takes forever. I mean, I try to get my sleep. But on the weekend, this is the time I will be at work anyway. Let me see. Yeah, I'll be at work. I'll just leave home. So this is the next coin ring that I'll be doing. This is the Inca calendar, I believe. It's going to be a nice ring. If you like one made, I have one of these left. And the next one is one of my favorite coin rings that I've made. I think I sold like four of them so far. But it was the year of the mouse that I sold. And when I found out, JT Coin Rings, have you ever done a 2-ounce ring? I have not. I have not done a 2-ounce ring yet, but 2 members of the coin ring community has. You have one of my friends, Rob, RL Coin Rings. He done a ring for Spectacular. So you may have heard Spectacular talk about RL Coin Rings. His name is Rob. He done a 2-ounce ring. And what he did is he cut it in half. And he did the Queen's Beast, the completion, which is an awesome ring. But the first person who did that was Navajo Rings. He's the first person that did the 2-ounce Queen's Beast round. Beautiful. He sawed it in half and then took the side with all of the Queen's Beast and made it a ring. I'm gonna see can I find it and put it in my my community tab. It was definitely a work of art. Both of them did an excellent job. Charlie Mack, he's from Brooklyn, New York, and he's in the coin community, and he won. I think he bought that ring from RL Coin Rings. I don't know if Navajo sold his, but they did an excellent job. But for myself, I've never done a 2-ounce ring. I don't have the patience to saw. I think they said it took them like a whole day to saw that coin in half evenly. So I know one thing, I would probably have an issue with that, but I haven't done it yet. But this ring here is not the year of the mouse, but the year of the rabbit. Beautiful obverse, but this is my favorite. You have all 12 of them here. Much respect for your work you're doing, JT. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, JM Unleashed. I appreciate it. I'm trying my best to extend the brand of JT Corn Rings, right? It's a lot of corn ring creators out there, and I'm just trying to do my part by creating content and hopefully by putting more rings on people's fingers, showing the process. I know if you looked at my channel, you see me doing different things. Like I'm now getting into learning about the imperfections of coins, right? Learning about errors, varieties, die cracks, all that beautiful stuff, right? I didn't even know this stuff exists, and it was so fun to do. But it dives me in a deeper hole in the coin community. Seriously, you've been making me a coin ring before this year. Oh, okay, most definitely. I'll be looking forward. Just let me know which coin you want. I'll make sure I put it to the side. I got all types here. I got we got some sterling silver ones. We got the U.S. coins, 90% silver. You know, I got something for you. If you like certain things like we have Memento Mori, one of my favorite rounds. Yes, I'm reading one of the comments here. Let me see. Happy you're getting into numismatics. I am too. I am too. It gives me a better appreciation of the coins, right? One thing I'm learning is that not just the dates, where it's minted, but imperfections in any other genre, any other arena, people like, kind of discard, But when it came down to coins, we realized that the small imperfections make that coin that much special. Not just it was minted, less in this year, or what happened in that year, like say 1932 or the Great Depression. We can tie our money into those eras, the history, right? Yes, Ted Jones he's awesome. I really appreciate him taking the time out to even come to my channel and ask me to do it. Back to the numismatics, but I was just excited by learning. I looked at one of the channels, Eric Miller. I keep calling him Eric Miller from the Coin Channel 2, and I saw one of his videos on the Sacagawea dollar, and ever since then I've been hooked. And I had a Sacagawea dollar, and I like the fact that he mentioned that coin because it's coins that we all have in our stack. It's one of we all have in our stack, so it was easy for me to grab, easy for me to put the magnification on to see if I had a certain tail, or did I have the other imperfection that was inside the coin, and it kind of jump started the channel. The channel was kind of dormant for a while, and voila, I did that video, and I got more subscribers, and I found out another interest that I like. So yes, the Memento Mori round here. I haven't made one of these coin rings in a while. I made 1 out the 1 ounce, and then I would take the center out and make 2 rings out of it. You'll have the skeleton portion of the ring, and then you also have the outer portion of the ring as another one. So yeah, I made 2 rings out of one of these coins before, and the customer loved it. So he had 2 rings out of 1. So I can definitely do that as well. I love your Chinese Sacagawea dollar short. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Silver Ice. Thanks a lot. That right there, I did a couple. I took the same videos, and when I got my Facebook channel back, I took all those videos and placed over there. And man, I did 1 million views this week. 1 million views on doing reels on YouTube. On Facebook this week. They invited me to be part of their reel program. I got until March the 11th. I got till March the 11th to finish the program, and my goal was to do 1,000,000 views per week. So this is my first complete week, and I just got 1,000,000 views around 1 o'clock this morning. Hey, I didn't know. I just like putting the content out. But my goal is still to get monetized on YouTube, so that's why I'm doing more live streams. I'll probably do a live stream later on today. I'll do a live stream on Monday, and keep the work going. Today I'm wearing AG Stacking shirt. AG Stacking is a friend of the channel. You got to check him out. He sells silver, sells gold. He sells jewelry on Instagram. AG Stacking. Tell him the JT Corn Ring sent you. Awesome guy, and I like doing business with him as well. Yeah, 1,000,000 views this week, and it was the Sacagawea dollar reels that I've done, and I did like 10 to 12 more. Since last Thursday, I put like 2 to 3 reels out a day, and it helped me out a lot. I'm telling you, 1,000,000 views. I also had another video prior to the program that helped spearhead that as well. I think it was a 1964 quarter reel that I did about the A and the M being separate, have some separation in it, and I think I combined another quarter video to it, and it did 870,000 views on Facebook. And it's still growing, so I'm looking maybe 900,000 views by the end of the week. You know, I don't know. It's just amazing. I tell everyone, get into content creating. You got any skill, or you got any personality? Because I got very little charisma on the camera, right? But it's just a nice thing to extend to the hobby, you know. If you have a hobby or you have something you want to share, if you're over 30 years old, you got something to share. I tell people just do it on social media. Start your channel and keep it moving, right? All right, let me go back to the comments because I can run my mouth all night. JM Unleashed says, set up a Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Yeah, I got to put that inside my, I do have a Cash App, which is $JT Corn Rings. And my PayPal is jtcornrings@gmail.com. That's the email for that. But I sometimes I put it in the videos once I finish my live streams. But yeah, but thanks for that reminder. And who else I'm seeing? Thank you so much. Fantastic skill. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm still learning. Still a lot to learn in this corn ring games. There's a lot of corn ring creators out there, and they inspire me every day. So as y'all know, I'll be going to jewelry class, some class to learn more about some skills in jewelry. So I'll be hopefully doing that real soon, and I'll show the process of that. But the next 2 corn rings that I will be doing, I love this one. One of my favorite is the Morgan Dollar. You know, I'll be a Morgan Dollar. Definitely can't beat that. Then you have here, like I said, the Inca Dollar, the Inca calendar. I have a copper one here. I'll be doing a 2 shares. One silver and 1 copper. Take care. P Square Exponent. Thank you so much for coming in. Looking forward to do this one here, which is the Memento Mori and the Chinese calendar. Be blessed. Appreciate you. I'm going to do a whole hour, so I got about 45 seconds left, and the live stream will be an hour. And I'll prepare for the live stream later on today. But thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you. I'm going to show you the end pictures, the finished products of this here, and I'll place it inside a video, and then I'll also place it in my community tab. But thank you for the after corn ring chat. Appreciate catching up. Let me know if you got any videos coming up. Silver Heights, I know you had a video. You just had a premiere. I gotta go check that video out. If anyone else has, thank you so much, Silver Heights. Thank you so much, Jam Unleashed. If anyone has a video, let me know. Come back to this video and place a comment after it's done. It all helps. I appreciate it. Guys, take care, and I'll catch you on the next corn video. Have a good night, or good morning, whatever time you're watching this. Take care, David Carlisle.